All right. Hey guys. What's up, Austin? What's up, Callie? Are still connected here. Sorry, guys. I'm just waiting a second here for Harlow. All right. So, Austin, let's start with you. Tell me about this weekend.
Um, the lesson this week, I think, went pretty good. I was a little nervous because it's older kids. It was the middle school, and the only issues we had was they're really self-conscious and they care about what their peers think. So, like, we had a few kids who signed like the waivers, but they chose not to participate because Um, but the majority of them, especially like the bigger classes, they went really good. Um, so I'm feeling pretty good about this weekend coming up. I feel like the people who do show up are going to be the ones that really want to do it, you know. So I think it'll be good.
Yeah, you're always going to have some kids that are hesitant, but I always tell the kids on the side that are not participating, like, hey, you don't participate if you don't want to, but if it looks fun and you want to hop in, you're more than welcome to it any time. Just hop right in, okay? And like usually you'll get about half those kids are going to see what everyone else is doing and be like, oh, that sounds cool.
Mhm.
Um, Before we even talk about this coming week, though, let's talk about last week. Tell me how the past week went with school, the school program you guys did, and the ceremony.
The program went super awesome. All the kids, it was high energy. They had a lot of fun. The set like the ceremony went, I think, pretty good. We had a lot show up. I mean, we were fully booked on both of the times. We did have some issues with, I think, maybe getting some people in because we have a weird traffic situation by our school with the crawfish restaurant, and it backs up traffic super bad and cuts off access to our parking lot. So on the second time, we had a lot of people not show. Um, but I mean, still a lot of people came, but a lot of people just kind of missed out. But I feel like the presentation of I think everything kind of went good. I feel like there's a big improvement over last time for sure.
Okay, cool. And then you had, I think, seven enroll or eight enroll?
Seven.
Seven. And was that combined from both groups or one from one group
That was combined.
combined? Okay. So let's talk about the numbers. Did you put the stats in the sheet?
They should be in there.
Okay, let me pull that up. Okay. Let's see here. This is what they'll send my stats. Okay, cool. Is this 188 for each of these or combined? Combined.
Yeah, it would
It's
be.
combined together.
All right, I'll just say 94 then for each of them. Okay. And the last time we talked, you guys told me that you had 40 people reserved for each.
We
Isn't
capped
that?
it at we capped it at 30.
It's
Uh,
yeah, it was 30.
okay, sorry about that. I thought you guys said 40 last time. So attended, you had 23 from this one, which is great. Um, and this one you had 15 attended, which is also pretty good. Not as good. Not as good as the first one, but still pretty good. And this one you got about 25, 26%. So with a school program where it's like where it's not a daycare where it's 3 days in a row, typically we'll see the percentage be a little bit less. So usually it'll be about 25%. So that's actually really good. Like you're right where you're supposed to be. Obviously, this one, the second one is obviously like, not as good of what we'd want. We'd want to see be here around four or five. I would say between three and five. But still great. I mean, you guys had seven new students this weekend. Like Do you guys feel good about that? Did you guys
Yeah.
celebrate? Like, yeah, I mean, you had 7 new students you didn't have last week. So, and when I started with you guys, sometimes you had months where you have 3 new students. So the fact you had 7 on a Saturday, like, kudos to you guys. And we have a lot of leads we can follow up with and invite them to anyone who didn't show up last week. What can you do for them this week?
I think we discussed inviting them. I know we had said like invite them to other white belt ceremonies, but since there's such a big age difference between the group we did this week and last week, I think we did agree to invite them to like private one-on-one intro lessons.
Okay. Yes, if there's a big age difference, it's probably the best bet. Um, but you have to be, but who's going to be in charge of that? Who's following up with these leads?
Uh,
Callie. Okay, cool. So Callie, anyone that didn't enroll, let me give you this. Little text. I just made this the other day. I have all the texts just in one spot, so it's easier to use, easier to find. Callie, do you want me to send us an email, put it in the chat box? What would you like?
Can you email it?
Sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll put this in our follow-up email.
Ow, ow,
We
ouch.
do at the end. Okay. So we had 7 new students. Harv, are you on here? Can you hear me? Harv, you're muted. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, so how do you feel about the team's performance? I mean, it had 7, obviously the second ceremony didn't get as many as we would like, but you still had 7 new students on Saturday, and you're going to have a bunch of residuals from people who you guys follow up with. So how are you feeling? I'm sorry, I
I
missed
thought
that.
it went great. 7 students.
Okay.
That's awesome. I said 7 new students. That's awesome.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm really proud of you
Hopefully, we'll
guys.
break that record this week, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I know Harv asked me to help you guys with like a checklist. I'm looking at my text messages now. He sent it to me like earlier this morning. So he wanted, oh, okay. So we wanted to review the 1 sentence explanations of the items in the dry erase board that you guys have for your irresistible offer. So we'll do that. And then maybe a little bit more of like a checklist of like what needs to happen for when you're doing the white belt ceremony. So I have yours. I thought this was awesome. Who made this?
that was me.
Nice, awesome. So I'm gonna look through this piece by piece just to make sure everything's good, and I'll send you a I'll make a version of this for you that you can have. It's like a little checklist that you have every time you do a ceremony. It's just a little bit easier, and I can send that to you later today. Is that okay? Cool.
Sure.
So I just
Yes.
need some time to make it. I just Harp texted me this morning, like an hour ago. So I don't have time, but I'll do it for you guys later and send it over to you. Um, and then also I'll share a video with you, Austin, of me doing a white belt ceremony at a school, so you can see firsthand how I did it.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So send video. And then let's go over to the irresistible offer, Austin. So let's pretend you're doing it right now. So you have the registration fee, the uniform, the private lesson, birthday party. What Harv wants to go over is the 1 sentence explanation of each item on the dry erase board. So let's pretend you're doing it right now. How would you say it?
Here, let me write them out. I don't have all of them like on the top of my head.
Yeah, it's okay. So first of all, I can just tell you them. Registration fee.
Okay. The
Well,
registration fee, the value of this is $199. This takes care of any paperwork that we need to take care of in the office. That's what I would say for that one. Next one is
Can I stop you 1 second?
yeah.
So let's say you were about to buy something and you're like, yeah, it costs $199 for me to take care of paperwork in the office.
Yeah, see, I don't know what we that registration fee covers except for like regularly I feel like it's our uniform and things, but then all of that other stuff we've already listed out.
Yeah, but that one I would say probably just take out. Or yeah, but don't say the paperwork. You see how that sounds
Yeah.
bad? Like I'm giving you $200 so you can fill out a piece of paper. Like Harv,
Right.
are you with me there? Like no one's ever going to be happy about that.
And it's
So
not
I
this,
would
it's not a
change that.
registration fee. The down
I'm sorry, say that again.
He said it was a
1747, 99 down, and 12 payments of 129.
All right, sorry, you're
So it's
breaking
not a
up.
registration fee technically. It's a down.
Okay, got it. I would just
Can you hear
probably
me now?
recommend. It's really breaking up, Harv, so it's hard for me to hear you. Um, but I would probably just recommend taking that out and just don't even mention that. Unless you think, I don't know a better way to say registration fee. You could say maybe starter pack. Uh, uh, I would just take that part out. You have enough value in this thing anyway. You don't necessarily need it. So I would do not registration fee. I'd just start with
Lock in the
uniform.
house. You
So
must have it in your hand.
so um, let's start with the uniform. How would you explain that?
so the uniform. This normally costs $60, and that's so everybody can feel like part of a team. We feel good when we're a part of a team.
Okay, great. I would say like so you can train safely and you can feel part of the team. You don't say the money part last and the money part at the end. Okay. So uh actually okay, it's a uniform. That way your child can train safely in the proper uniform they need to wear for class and so they can feel part of the team. That's $60. Next, you're gonna get a private lesson. The private lesson is so you can
Train one-on-one with one of our instructors.
and what's the
That's
benefit of
certainly
that?
uh, accelerated learning. I don't know.
What's the benefit? So we don't want to talk about a feature. A feature is like four-wheel drive of a car. A benefit is you can drive safely in the snow, right? People buy the benefit, they don't buy the feature. So if you're going to have
They
a
can really
one-on-one,
connect with our curriculum.
I think we do better than that.
Uh,
Who can help them? Callie, Erica, chime in here. Don't leave them on an island. What's the benefit of a one-on-one? Like, why do you even do it?
Mm. I'm stuck on that one. Ow.
Erica, any ideas? Like, what's the benefit of having a one-on-one? Why even bother?
should we say maybe to like ease your transition into our culture? I don't know.
I think we can do better.
Um, I don't know.
All right, so no one can tell me a benefit to a one-on-one lesson.
To accelerate your learning.
Okay, I would say it's like a little bit better. I would say something like, okay, what's the benefit to one-on-one lessons? So that way, we get to know that way, we can create a custom. We get to know your child, what your child needs, and create a custom game plan for their training moving forward. Or if we find out exactly what you want for your child, that way we can help you achieve your goal, your personal goals. Does that make sense? Like, so it's like custom to them. That's the whole point of doing one-on-one is you get like custom based on what that person wants, right? Like right now, I could be in a group call with like 10 martial arts schools, but then I want to be able to help you with this thing specifically. So the benefit is that you get personalized help, right? Or personalized support. So your child's going to get a one-on-one lesson. That way, we're able to customize we're able to customize a lesson designed for you and understand what your goals are so we can help you achieve them individually. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That could be like ironed out a little bit to be a little bit nicer, but like you're talking about the benefit of the one-on-one, not the feature of it. I don't want to just feed you guys things. Like I want you to think like critically, and that way you know how to do this on your own in the future. You're not dependent on it, but you get the idea, right?
Hmm.
And you could also ask ChatGPT, what is the benefit of a one-on-one lesson? And see what it says, right? And like get ideas from that way. All right, next one, birthday party.
The birthday party, so we can have a bunch of fun with our friends, and you don't have to worry about planning out anything. That's $199.
Okay, cool. I would just add a little bit to that. I would just say like, who's a birthday party for? I would just say like, a birthday party for your child at their birthday. So you don't have to worry about any planning. Make it really easy. It's super fun for your child to have a martial arts themed birthday party for them and all their friends. I liked what you said about so you don't have to plan anything. That's cool. And then life
Are
skills
you
program.
Life skills program. This is so we can
are
help
you
develop
recording?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Recording. Go ahead.
This is so we. Sorry, that kind of threw me off.
That's okay. Life skills program.
The life skills program. This is so we can help develop your child into the confident, capable leader that we know they could be, but we just know they need a little push in the right direction. That is 1,000. How much is it?
1,500. I would say that was
15.
great. I would just stop that sentence a little shorter. So, like, this is our life skills program. We're able to teach kids how to develop their potential in order to become confident kids. Like, and that's it. Like, I don't know, I forget what you even said for the rest of it, but I think like that's all you need to say. Like, it makes sense, right? So the total value is, and you say what the total value is, so whatever that is, 2,000 something, or maybe a little bit less because we took out the registration fee. So $1,892. And here's the problem. Uh, oh no, then you when you enroll today, you get all this instead of being $1,982. It's pause, free. We have this many spots left. It's good for today only. Here's our guarantee. Go over there to sign up. And I'll put this in a little checklist for you guys so you have it to make it easy. But what you have on here, Austin, is like pretty good. I'm just gonna add a couple little things or maybe make it look a little like more organized, but it's a good start. And I wouldn't say at the end, no questions. Never say that. You don't ask for questions at the end. Some people like will invent questions of like problems they have or just things they're unsure about. You just if they have questions, they'll come ask. Okay. So you don't want to ask to a group. Does anyone have any questions? Does that make sense?
Does that say no questions?
It says on this paper no questions, but maybe you don't do that or I don't know.
That doesn't sound familiar to me, but
Yeah, yeah. Okay, all
I don't
good.
think I've been asking anybody for questions when I do these.
Okay, all right, good. I just looking at the paper. I don't remember you saying that. I feel like I would have said something, but okay.
Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna say, I know I say like make a no brainer to make this like an easy decision, make a no brainer
Yeah,
decision.
that's good. Yeah, yeah, that's great. So what I'm gonna do after this, I'm gonna send you a checklist that's edited and updated you guys can use. And I'm gonna send you a Callie. I already sent you the text message templates for the schools. So there's ones on there also for like after the program. So people who didn't sign up or didn't show up or didn't roll that day, like how to follow up with them. So you can just copy and paste those. And then I'm gonna send you a recording of a white belt ceremony so you can see what that actually looks like from me doing it. And I'll send you a couple different examples. So including like a one of me being self-critical of myself so I can see how I can actually get better and things I do wrong and stuff like that. Sound
That's
good?
all.
Any questions about any of that stuff? Um, do you guys feel ready for this week?
Oh yeah.
And like it's pretty much rinse and repeat for you guys now. I mean, we're talking about little tiny tweaks to make it better. But last week you had 7 enrollments, you have a bunch of new leads. This week you'll have it's also a big number, right? Like you have do we know how many rehab like waivers filled out for this week?
I didn't count all the waivers. I need to go look. We have so far we have 14 signed up for the first slot and 20 signed up for the second slot.
Okay, great. And we send them
But it
reminder
seemed
text the morning of.
yes.
Okay, cool. And then make sure we record as always. Austin, did you send me a recording of this last one?
Yes, I emailed the link to my YouTube playlist in
Oh,
the.
got it. Okay, cool. Um, is there anything specifically that you want to look at from that?
If you wanted to look at the sales pitch, I feel like I improved a lot. But I don't know if I, made any missteps.
Let's see here. Uh, Guys, give me a sec. I'm looking through the email. Uh, which one is this?
Yeah,
First beginnings?
this is
No,
Broadmoor STEM. If you want, I can text you a link if that'll be a little quicker.
one more step. Oh, also, I already sent you an email with a white belt challenge game film review of me doing it. Did you ever see it?
I did not.
Yeah, I've sent it to you guys before. See this right here?
Uh-huh.
This is like 18 attachments. Broadmoor. Did you send it in the Austin? Did you send it in the chat or did you send it in the course?
I replied to that thread.
Okay, you did reply to that thread. Oh, this one. Okay.
Yep. I did it while I was at the school. So I had time
Got it.
to do everything.
Okay, let's watch it. Which one of these is the first one? Which one's the second one?
Uh, I'll tell you in just a second. Let's see.
What's this one?
It
Do we
that's
have a
the
picture? This is
that's a
awesome. Do you have a picture of her?
I do not have a picture of her.
So what we really want to do is have pictures. Like this video is awesome. You can put it on your social media. I would obviously do that. This is great. But you really want a picture that way you can put words on it of her quote and you could print it and hang it up in the school. And you could use it in the bottom of emails and stuff so people can see it and consume it really quickly without having to press a play button and watching a video. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yes, sir.
So you
The
could what you can do now is you can even just get a picture of her from like the school's website. They probably have like a picture of the faculty and then
uh-huh.
put her words below it and a quote. Like, 2 or 3 highlight sentences from this on the pitch. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna say,
Um,
Austin?
the first lesson was the 50-minute video, not the hour one. So the 50
Got it.
minutes, 49 seconds, the first one.
Okay. Can you guys hear this video when I hit play?
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna share my screen with audio.
And say how important it is that we have multiple ways of reaching our students and helping them learn in all aspects. So again, thank you. We appreciate you all. You definitely have helped us learn some new ways and techniques to reach our students.
Okay.
I want
Let me
to thank
see.
Karate USA for participating.
Volunteers to come swing these at kids. Yay! Volunteers. Yeah!
Austin, you're like energetic in this one. Like, love a good group. Does everyone have a copy of the membership and the schedule?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
He's my dad. I'm in my comfort zone. Guess what he's gonna do? Right. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Thank you so much. You're gonna break it.
Is that one of your students that goes to that school or something?
In the Black Gi?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's
Cool.
Yeah, he helps us out.
So is he goes to that school and he just came to this, or is he like a leadership team member?
Leadership team member.
Good job.
It looks awesome. Look how engaged everyone is.
All right, so this is how it's going to work. Karen's guests, we're going to walk around. We're going to hand y'all the white belt. Actually, students.
Good job having the parents on the mat with
Everybody,
you.
close your eyes.
Tell this lady Cheryl get out of our way here.
All right, so I'll go ahead and go over that with y'all. And I do believe we have pizza either here or here very shortly. Okay? All right, awesome job, awesome job. All right, and if y'all have, I don't want to leave y'all out. Okay, so we're good. All right, so I need everybody to be super, super quiet for me. Students, eyes on who?
You.
Everybody say, eyes on you, sir.
Eyes on you, sir.
Good job. All right. Thank you, I love you. Take a knot.
At the end of this, because this is so exciting, I would have everyone give a big round of applause. That was so awesome. You guys earned your white belts. You got applause. All right, cool.
I think we did.
You think you did? Okay, I was just skipping through. I didn't see it, but okay. I'll take
All
it
right, so
for
I need everybody to be super, super quiet for me. Students, eyes on who?
You.
Everybody say, eyes on you, sir.
Eyes on you, sir.
Good job. All right, all right. I don't know if anybody got the chance to look over this. It was there, right? But I know it's kind of far away. I'm going to go over it with y'all really quick. Now, again, like I was saying, we wanted to offer y'all a special, right? That's a way of saying thank y'all for being a part of our community. It means a lot that y'all are here and taking the time to be with your kids. All right, now, normally, right, when we enroll, there's a few different things we have to acquire for our students, right? So,
okay, so you're doing a great job. I would just say make sure to go for the permission part again. Like, hey, at the beginning I asked if at the end if you absolutely love the class. Sorry, I said that wrong. If you absolutely love the class today, I'm going to go over a special offer for you guys now for people who want to continue. You can even say like we had people calling and emailing, ask how they can continue training. So I'm going to go over to that now for people who love it. Give me a thumbs up. That's okay. That's okay. All right, cool. I'll move forward. Okay.
we have our registration fee of $199.
And I'm being super nitpicky. Like you're doing a great job. Like you're right in front of everyone. They can see the whiteboard. It's very clear. You have a captive audience. There's a lot of good things here.
All right, that takes care of all of our paperwork, all of that good stuff. All right, our uniform normally.
Yeah, see that I would just take out. Takes out all the paperwork and good stuff. It's like what?
Yeah.
It's $60. Okay, and that uniform's there to feel like a part of a team. Just like when we were being loud today, that felt really good.
And I would say something like, do you have a uniform on the table here?
Yeah, we have three. So like we have a white one, a red one, and a blue one. I don't know if you can kind of see.
Which one are they getting when they join?
They'll be getting the white one. There's one also hanging up underneath the offer.
Got it. So we don't need all that. We don't need all that. Just the one uniform is good. Don't have the other ones. It's confusing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So just the white one's good. And how you have it there is great. I would just say, so you have uniforms, you feel part of the team, and you're able to train safely, just like, and they have that, you have that kid there who goes to that school. Like, see how he's wearing his uniform? You'll get one just like him. You can point that out because he's there.
All right, we have our private lesson. That's only $50. It's a great way to get one-on-one time and build that confidence. All right.
Okay, that's not bad how you said it. Great way to get one-on-one time with the instructor, build confidence. I mean, obviously, we talked about how to make that a little bit better, but like you said it better in this video than you said to me. We were just going over it.
We have birthday parties that we normally do, and they're around $200, $199 for that. Okay.
Yeah, you said around $200, $199. Just say what it is first, the benefit. Say what it is, benefit, and then say the cost of it,
and
or the value.
We have our life skills program to take our student and make them the most confident leader we know they can be, and that is $1,500. Okay, but today I wanted to make this the most no-brainer decision for y'all possible.
And do you have to hold it? Can you just leave it on the easel?
I could, but it's kind of hard to see for a lot of them. They're kind of far away. Um, I mean, I could leave it next time, but whenever we do our walkthrough, it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard for me to see, hard for me to read.
Maybe just widen it up a little bit. But I think it's like a lot for you to handle, right? It's like you turn and then and like if you're turning a lot, you might not be able to see it anyway over here. So I would just leave it on there and you could just point like to each thing. And if you're explaining it, they don't need to even see it that well. Like you're explaining each thing. So that'll just make it easier for you.
For sure.
Okay, so instead of our total being $2,008, all right, instead of $2,008, all right, it is going to be can I get like a drum roll, please?
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
going to be $0. It's going to be free. You'll get all of this for free. Let's get a round of applause.
Yes, and you got a round of applause going. I think you. I heard someone clapping back there. Got started. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know if that was one of
started
the.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. I don't know if that was like one of the instructors or not, but that was great.
All right, awesome. Okay, now, all that being said, all right, today, oh, good, I lost my cat. Don't tell me to throw it somewhere. It's somewhere, I'll find it.
Oh, I
Alright,
think I
sure.
said any questions. Like, if y'all have any questions, come see us over here. Well, if you want to get enrolled, I think
Okay,
that's what
that's
that was the
okay. That's
time
okay.
for it.
Yeah, but right now you're losing momentum. It's like they just got all excited. You showed them how it works. It's free, and now you're looking for a marker.
She sees it. Okay, good. I'd be lost without it. Now, all right. So we do have pizza for everybody, but real quick, all right. If you are thinking, "Wow, what an incredible deal," but I need to talk to my significant other first. I want you to know that this is just a one-day deal only, one-time deal, and we only have 10 spots available. We only have mat space for 10 people. We have a lot of folks in here right now.
Okay, you're doing good.
That being said, if you do sign up today and you go to 2
You don't sign up. What do you do?
You enroll.
classes a week for 1 month, all right, and you don't like it, you no longer like it, it didn't really work with your schedule, we have an action-back guarantee where no questions asked, we give you everything back. Okay, so today all that will be due is $129, and that takes care of our first month of due. Okay, now I don't want to keep y'all.
You don't have to say that part. They already have the memberships. So just say when you join today, and when you join today, you get all this stuff for free. So if you want to do that, you already went over the scarcity and the urgency of like today only. Come see us over here, and the first 10 people will get it. Okay. And if you have any questions, you can ask at the table too. All right, everyone stand up and bow. Awesome kids, and you'll get pizza. Parents, you can line up over here. You know,
Okay.
you could also say, like, there's always a line after these things, so I apologize if there's a long wait. Please be patient with us while we help process each person.
Okay.
Like, assuming there's going to be a wait.
That was one thing I had a question about, was just like how to transition from the talk to the people. So that helps a lot. That was
Okay.
the main thing I wanted you to kind of look at too.
Yeah, you did a great job on it. You did. So this was 7 enrolled in this one, or 6 enrolled?
This was the 6.
And I'm not, I mean, if the other one you did like this, I'm shocked if you didn't more enroll because you did good.
Yeah, I did it. I mean, I did it. I'd like to say I did it the same.
Yeah. I'm sure you did. I mean, you just did it right before, so I'm sure it's pretty close.
Kennedy, I and Coach Gene are going to be over here to answer. All right, if I could get some people to come talk to you.
If I can get some people to come talk to me.
That 129 includes.
I would maybe end it. Since you're doing too much explaining. If now the 129 includes this, and you got it's twice a week, like they should already know the schedule. They already know the memberships, right? So when you pick a membership today, you get all this stuff for free. And then do you guys bow out like at the end of a class usually? Cool. So I'd have them like bow, give a big round of applause. Cool. Parents, you can come line up over here. I'll answer any questions you might have and help you get set up for the first 10 people. Kids I apologize if there's a wait. Kids, you can go get pizza in the meantime so your parents can help you get set up, okay? And go. And that's it. Stop talking. Cool.
Sounds
All
good.
of this. All right. So instead of having to pay for all of this separately, that 129.
So you're doing too much explaining now.
Yes, sir.
You're overselling. Okay. And then people got right in line. Let's give oops. How do you feel watching that?
I mean, I don't really like watching videos of myself, but
Dude, I don't like it either. Trust me, I do it to myself. I hate it. I have to do it.
I think you made some good points. I do feel a lot better about this one than the previous ones we've done.
This is 100% better. This is definitely better than those other ones. And you had more people in front of you, which is why you enrolled 25%. Remember, this is their first time coming to the school,
Mm-hmm.
right? You were just there. Like, before this week started, none of these kids were like signing up for martial arts class. You went to their school, made them excited. You brought them to their in Broadmoor. You invited them to your school, and they enrolled like within a couple days. Like, that's freaking awesome, right? Like, those kids were not looking for karate classes. You made them say, "Oh, karate's cool. Karate's fun. I want to do it. Okay, I'm going to sign up this week." Like, what else could you want, right? Like, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone that just comes to the school because they checked out your website or walked by, like, those are people who are looking for it. These people are not looking for it, right? You convince them that, like, hey, this is awesome. I need to do this for my child. So I'll give Austin a big round of applause, and on all you guys, good job, big round of applause. Are you guys gonna clap with me, or just gonna do it myself? Okay,
Yeah,
Harv's staring at me.
they don't like
Um,
you. It's fine.
yeah, they like you. They'll give you a golf clap against a clap against like you're at a golf tournament or something. Like, okay. Um, so good job. I'm excited to see what happens this next weekend. Um, and like I'm proud of watching this. You've gotten so much better at it since we first started. I'll make that checklist for you. Um, but
Now, I
watch
do
the
have
video.
exciting news for you.
Yeah.
I met with another school, and it was their principal was my high school principal, and I
Okay.
think we got another one going.
You said I think. What do you mean? What makes you say I think?
Well, so she was like, yeah, this sounds like something we'd love to do, blah blah blah. Where I told her we could only book in March, and she's like, awesome. I'm gonna get just email me like all the specifics, and we'll get with our like PE coordinator, and we'll get a date set with y'all.
Okay. Awesome. Good job. It sounds like you're one step closer to that. And then, because if you just have a couple more of these, next one you have seven, another one you have seven. That's like, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a
next
lot. You
two
guys have
weeks
had
we
more.
have yeah.
So, and it sounds like to me it's more than you've had in a really long time in a month. So, Harv, am I right about that?
Yes. Yes. And
How
I'm
many other
muted.
students? How many other students? Now I can hear you. How many other students do you have this month besides like schools and stuff?
I think like two.
Say that again.
I asked how many other new students you have this month besides like through these programs.
The only other one I can think of is Natalie.
Okay, so I only have one other student. So like if you didn't have this, you'd have one, maybe two new students this month. So I'm glad you guys are doing
Yeah.
it, getting active, grabbing people and bringing them in, and being proactive instead of reactive. So good job, guys. Harv, any update on the people you were talking to with the after school program? Have you got in touch with that lady? I know she was ghosting you.
No, she's still ghosting. But I do have a couple of questions when this ends for you.
Yeah, sure. Like, do you want to speak
After the
privately? Do you want to
ever
speak
get
privately or in front of everyone?
yeah.
Privately. Okay,
Yes.
cool. All right,
Private.
guys. Anyone have any questions? All right, kick some ass this week. Let me know how it goes. Austin, tie up that new school program, and then you guys know what to do. You guys know what you need to do here. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Harv, stay on here.
Okay, I'm here.
Don't go. Hold on, Harv. All right,
Okay.
Harv.